I had a conversation with a friend of mine out on the West Coast who's in a marketing job and worried that the loss of one additional client could actually lose him his job. And he's got a lot of friends who are in that position. Governor Romney, you understand the capital markets pretty well. I spoke to some experts this week who said what people may not understand is that there's plenty of money in the economy. It simply has nowhere to go. Can you explain what that means and why that matters?
Well, people are holding out of their money. Consumers are saying they're concerned about the future, and so they're pulling back. Look, what's happened in our economy for the American family can be illustrated by the total numbers. The total net worth of Americans has dropped by about $11 trillion over this last couple of years. And that translates into about $600 billion a year less consumer spending. That's a lot of money that comes out of the stores and the automobile showrooms, and that's going to have to be made up somehow. Now, you might think, well, we can make it up with exports, but the dollar has become so strong, that's not going to happen. You might say we can make it up with new investments. That's not going to happen because of the credit crunch. And the last player that can step forward is government. And that's why we're going to have our government take action to stimulate the economy. I think actually the tax reductions for middle-income individuals, lowering our corporate tax rates, those will have the biggest impact. Actually, Greg Mankiw, former chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, says that tax cuts have a greater multiplier effect, more bang for the buck, even than more spending. On the spending front, though, we're also going to have to spend more. I hate doing that as a conservative, but I think we ought to spend more to upgrade our military equipment. It's been shot up. It's been lost in the Middle East. But the government is going to have to step forward, not only with monetary policy to add funding and capital to the capital market so we see more lending, but also for additional spending and lower taxes.
And I want to get to this.